Yo, 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 welcome back to the Further Your Lifestyle podcast, conversations on lifestyle, passions, and hustles. My name's Chris Furlong. I am your host, and I'm super thrilled to be back here having a conversation with you. And today I'm here to wrap up for the year. For 2021, it has been a journey of a year. It's been a lot of learning, a lot of lessons, and a lot of fun, and just a lot of perspective and thought and thinking has gone into this year, just because with everything that has been going on. And there's been some big wins, and there's been some big realizations of just, the important things in life. And, I think there's a really big reflection piece here as we leave 2021 and move into 2022. But really today what I wanted to do was really talk about the importance of rest, and also just give you guys a big thank you and say thank you because we're 43 episodes in, and wow, it's been a journey. We started this podcast at the start of the year. I did it on, I think it was the 28th of Feb, and yeah, this is the 43rd episode. We've hit over 1,400 downloads, had over 22 guests, and really, it's been a life-changing experience. It's been great to be able to have the conversation with you. We've done some solo episodes. We've done some episodes with guests. We've done some new and different episodes on the side, which was Further Your Idea, and there'll be plenty more of those to come. And really what I wanted to touch on was just give you guys a quick update that we will be taking a bit of a pause for a couple of weeks over the shutdown period of Christmas and New Year's, and just really focusing on having some rest and taking some time off and celebrating Christmas and spending some time with family and loved ones, and just enjoying a holiday kind of period, and just to rest. And rest is key, and I think we all value that differently, and I want to have that conversation with you right here and right now. So let's jump into it. So as I was saying, it's been a big year, and outside of the podcast, I've been doing a lot of things. I've been doing my YouTube, I've been doing my reselling business to stay afloat and to be able to fund my lifestyle and do this podcast with ease and no concern. And that in itself has been very busy. It's been great. It's probably been the best decision I've made in a long time in my life. But it's what I put in is what I get out. It's the same for this podcast, and it's like with anything that we're doing, even with my running. And I've been very busy. It's been great. It's kept me out of trouble. It's kept me motivated. It's kept me challenged, and I'm reaping the rewards from that. And when it comes to rest, I think it's important that we all value this differently, but we do apply it. And sometimes rest might mean doing side projects. It might be leveraging on how we actually use time and how we like to spend our time. But sometimes rest is literal. It's actually taking some downtime and taking a nap, or just taking it easy, or going away and just recharging. And I think the key thing is know what you want when it comes to rest and allow for it. Now, that might be on a weekly basis, it might be on a daily basis, it might be, you plan to go away for a week or two, or, it could be just the normal, cliche of, you take 2 weeks off at the end of the year and things like that. And as 2022 kicks off, which will be, jeepers, it's a couple of weeks, I'll be on shutdown. I'll be on break for 2 weeks. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to, pull back from doing weekly episodes. I'm going to pull back from doing so much on YouTube, pull back from some of the reselling stuff. And actually the running won't stop. I got to keep doing that because I'm still training. But just want to take a couple of weeks off and just recharge and get the headspace in the right place, and ensure that I'm ready for 2022 to bring you guys the best possible. So yes, I will be resting, but I will be planning and prepping as well, even more. Actually, it's just a bit of downtime to think and just clear the head and make sure that I'm going into the new year ready to rumble. And really it comes down to just want to ensure that I'm ready to flow and act in alignment to the goals that I have. I'm setting some new goals for 2022, and I want to make sure that I'm doing any prep and planning work in lead up to that, to make sure that this can be, as smooth as possible. Of course, sometimes there's always going to be bumps on the road. So, as I mentioned at the start of this episode, we have had a big year. We've done over 1,400 downloads, and we've had over 22 guests. And hopefully, 2022 is going to be bigger and better than that. And I want to say a big thank you to you all, because if you've listened to one episode, if you've listened to all episodes, it means the world to me. It really does, because I've been able to get out here, put myself out here and try something different, try something new, and to have one person at least being able to be influenced, inspired, encouraged, or just curious enough to listen, that's a big thank you, because that means what I'm doing is of value and it's worth doing. So thank you very much. So in 2022, what do I plan to do? Well, I'm not going to reveal that all here. We're going to dive into that together as we come back live again, probably around the 9th of January. So today, you're listening to this for the first time. It would be the 19th of December. Of course, you might be listening to this a little later. But I'll basically be taking a break for the 26th of December and the 2nd of January 2022. And then we will be back with an episode to kickstart the year of 2022 on the 9th of January 2022. Lots of 22s. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. And I do encourage you during this time, whatever you're doing, whether it's spending time with family, going away, maybe you are still busy and you're still doing things, maybe you're working, however it may be. But just remember to slow down, to take a breather, give some space to yourself and enable yourself to recharge, to refresh and just enjoy it, right? Because don't take anything for granted. I think taking a rest is super important, and it took me a while to realize that. But like I said, sometimes rest is different for everyone. Sometimes you like to be doing planning. Sometimes you like to be doing thinking. Sometimes you just like to be spending it out fishing on a boat. Whatever it is. Find it, do it, and enjoy it. Well, that's it, folks. That's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to make sure I'm saying a big thank you, give you guys a quick update on what's to come, and there's plenty of things to come. I'm working on some new and different things and continuing some of those different things that I started this year. And I want you to be part of that. I want you to come along on this journey, get excited. And the best thing that you can do for me and this podcast is if there's an episode, if you've enjoyed it, maybe you've enjoyed all the episodes, if you can share it, if you can tell someone else why you enjoyed it, if you can share it with someone else and help them understand why maybe the podcast could be of value to them, that is the best thing that you can do for this podcast and for me, because it helps more people, more listeners, helps me get a vibe and get an understanding of what people want, and it also gives me the encouragement to continue to push on bigger and better, because seeing that more and more people are listening inspires me even more. But of course, just having one of you, many of you, and some of you listening does mean the world to me. So thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas period, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and stay safe, enjoy it, and have lots of fun. Make sure you, enjoy yourself, have some fun, take some rest, and I really, really do appreciate you tuning in and spending your time listening to this podcast. My name's Chris Furlong. I'm your host. It's been a super honor. It's been an awesome honor. It's been a thrill to be able to have these conversations with you all year for 2021, and I look forward to having the conversation with you in 2022. We'll be back bigger and better, and you have a wonderful day. Cheers. Now, if you didn't know, we do have the podcast merch, and this is with a key focus of enamel pins. Now, if you haven't checked these out, make sure you do, because the intent of these are really just to be a small token and a reminder for you to charge on, to push on, and to further your lifestyle. Whether it is a gift for someone else to encourage them, or maybe to inspire them, or maybe it's a way to motivate yourself, or you can simply just make a purchase to simply support the podcast, which would be greatly appreciated. We do also have some sweaters and some long tees, so make sure you check it out. Link in the description and in the show notes. Really do appreciate it. Cheers.